Hi there, welcome to the RevOps and Enablement YouTube channel. And one of the key elements for a revenue operations team is around processes. Documenting processes, streamlining processes, and ensuring that they can help their go-to-market teams become as efficient and effective as possible. Now, one of the challenges though is how do you go about identifying processes that need improvement? So I thought I'd share with you today some of the areas I think you can focus on from a revenue operations team perspective. First one is map out processes. It's amazing how many organizations that I do work with that we find they haven't actually got a lot of their processes mapped out in the first place. To create a visual representation of the processes that you've got in the business. Now, there's going to be hundreds of them, but start first with the biggest and the most important ones and begin to work your way through the others. But map out your processes, create that visual representation. And ultimately, that's going to help you identify where there's potential bottlenecks, redundancy in a process, and where improvements can be made. The next one is around collecting feedback. So talk to your team members, your sales team, the customer success team, marketing, around the processes that you've currently got in the organization and capture their feedback and insights. Those valuable insights are really going to help you focus on areas where you can make improvements and ensure that you can streamline and create further efficiencies. Next is Analyse Metrics. And if you've got good processes documented, you can start to measure the indicators of how those processes are performing. So this could be anything from cycle times, throughput error rates, customer satisfaction scores. Any of those sorts of things can begin to give you insights into how a process is performing. So analyze this data, identify where there's performance gaps, and then you can look at ways in which you can improve those processes going forward. Next is identify pain points. So look at this from both a customer's perspective and your internal team members' perspective. What are some of the things that are causing them frustrations and inefficiencies? And then you can start to, again, look to make further improvements. A lot of the time, these are things like manual tasks. So if it's a customer having to do something manually, or a team member, such as a sales team member, doing manual data capture and recording, etc. Where are there things that can be improved that you can take the repetition out of them through automation and improve the customer or the colleague experience? And then the final one for me is benchmark against best practices. So research what industry best practices there are for the processes that you're analyzing and look at ways in which perhaps your processes are falling short of the industry benchmarks. And then you can start to make improvements as well. So there's just a few things around identifying what you can do to create improvements as a revenue operations leader. Now, for me, the key thing is there's lots of tools and technology out there that can really help you. So I just thought I'd call out a few of the things that can help you from an automation perspective, reorganizing workflows, and implementing changes across your go-to-market team that is ultimately going to help them from an effectiveness and efficiency process. So the first one, probably the most obvious one, is your customer relationship management system. Are you really using that software to the best of its capabilities? Are you automating where possible the customer journey? And are you looking at everything from lead management through to forecasting and reporting, and actually putting the right processes in place to make the lives easier of your marketing, sales, and customer success teams? Next is your marketing automation software. This can really help our teams streamline and automate marketing tasks, whether that be things such as lead nurturing, email marketing, social media marketing. Again, this can make their lives a lot easier with things such as scheduling of the social media activities. So think about, how is that software being leveraged at the moment? Are you using it to the full capability that it actually has? Next one is sales enablement software. This can really help your go-to-market teams from a sales process and productivity perspective by providing them with the right content and tools at the right time throughout sales stages to engage prospects. It can provide them with the right marketing content. In terms of their own skills and capabilities at different stages of the sales process, it can prompt them and help them through the process if you're using the right sales enablement technology. There's loads of tools out there that you could be using, but ultimately tools these days have got everything from call recording, learning pathways, revenue intelligence capabilities, providing great data and insights through to the content management system so that you can share marketing content with customers and prospects as well. Next is analytics and reporting software. What can you do to track the performance of your teams in the most efficient and effective way and provide them with insights that allow them to take action to improve their performance going forward? So again, there's loads of great revenue intelligence tools out there in the marketplace at the moment that pulling all the data together from multiple sources, bringing that together in one source of truth for teams to be using, and provide them with the necessary insights, both around customer behaviors and the way in which they're interacting, and also in terms of data across the revenue cycle. All of these are tools that you can be using to help you implement improved processes, drive automation, and streamline the processes within your organization. Ultimately, that should be helping your sales, marketing, customer success teams be more efficient and effective in their roles. I see this as crucial if you're in revenue operations. Processes, both in terms of documenting and then improving them, is a key part of your role. But thanks for watching the video today. If you like what you've heard, make sure you sign up and subscribe to the YouTube channel and you'll get hints and tips on a weekly basis. And also you can sign up to follow us on LinkedIn. Thanks for watching and speak to you soon.